Today I'm going to be sharing our homeschool curriculum, what worked, what didn't work, and more than likely some changes I want to be making for the upcoming school year. Let's go ahead and dive into today's video. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Renee, homeschooling a 6th grader, a 4th grader, and a kindergartner this previous school year. We are going to chat all about the curriculums that what worked, what didn't maybe, not so much work for us, or, some changes that I'm probably going to be making for our upcoming school year. Quick context before we jump in. Beginning of this school year, I did get sick and ended up needing surgery. So the beginning of the year was really kind of all over the place. Luckily, though, I did choose curriculum that would leave for more independence because that was what I was going for this school year. And it just so happened that I did end up getting sick. So it kind of worked out, basically, is all I'm saying. Let's just jump into our staples and then we'll dive more into all of the other stuff. Okay, so staples for what worked for us. Curriculum when it comes to math. We have been using Math-U-See. And for each one of my kids, my 6th grader, my 4th grader, that has been a hit for us. And we will continue growing and going with Math-U-See, y'all. Really love that program. IEW, let's start with my 6th grader. She went to co-op this year and she was doing, I think it was discoveries in writing. Cannot say anything about bad. I cannot say anything bad about co-op that we've been going to. In the IEW class, she has really been excelling in her writing and improving with IEW. So IEW is just a staple for us, y'all. Love, love, love IEW. My 4th grader, our first year doing online when it comes to IEW, really, really loved IEW online. I enjoyed the teacher. I enjoyed the teacher's feedback. I enjoyed how this class required my 4th grader to really show up for her being independent, and it just required more of her, and she really had to adjust to that. And I really am thankful for the online class. I just feel really structured. It just kept us on schedule with IEW. And like I said, I just really enjoyed the teacher feel. I just enjoyed the class for her. And that really helped me out because, like I said, did not feel well at the beginning of the school year. So having the teacher online, that was really, really helpful for us. IEW Writing, we really love. Fix-It Grammar. Both girls have been using Fix-It Grammar. We're going to continue on with Fix-It Grammar. Spelling-U-See. Another staple for us. Gonna continue going with Spelling-U-See. Yo, I love Spelling-U-See. I love how my girls are going through it. They know what is expected of them, y'all. We're just growing in Spelling-U-See. So we're going to continue going with that for at least until now. But you know how things can change. But for right now, Spelling-U-See, another hit for us. A surprise curriculum that we did this year. The Good and the Beautiful language arts for both girls. Did not do this every day, but when we did do it, we really enjoyed the Good and the Beautiful, y'all. That was an unexpected for us this year that I can say I truly appreciated. Girls loved it. I love it. The Good and the Beautiful language arts is another hit for us. When it comes to like our family subjects morning time, we've been enjoying our Bible curriculum. We've been enjoying our poetry. We've been enjoying our geography that we've been using. So I really can't say, oh, and our foreign language, we've been doing Latin. Very different for us, but we are actually really enjoying the picks that we have for our morning time basket family subjects, if you will. I can't say anything bad about any of those choices that we have. We've been really enjoying those. Let's talk about a new curriculum that we did try this year, but I'm not sure how this is going to look for us for the next year. So something that I'm not even going to say may. Okay, so something that we're probably going to change for next year, BJU. I say that with sadness because we've been doing the video-based online self-paced course for BJU. We did the literature, 6th and 4th, and then we did heritage studies for my 6th grader and my 4th grader. So both going on the video-based online. And why, I'm not saying that this was not a success in our homeschool. This is where the sadness comes in for this, because we really actually enjoyed BJU. But moving forward, not more so my 4th grader, that will be a change for her 5th, like going into the 5th grade literature seems to be just fine. It may or may not work. I'm still kind of undecided on if I want to incorporate that next year or not for my 5th grader, but it's more so my 7th grader for next year. As of right now, from my research, the way they have the literature set up is you would have to purchase, and I'm thinking this is just like if you want to do the online, because I'm thinking if you just buy the books yourself and teach, I'm thinking you may be able to purchase separately. Don't hold me to that because I'm not fully sure, but I'm interested in on the video online because that really helps me out a lot. For the 7th grade, the writing and the literature, I feel like you have to buy together. And if you're unfamiliar with BJU, guys, she's a little pricey. All right. She's a little pricey. And since we have our writing with IEW pretty much where I want to stick with, I don't think it will make sense for me to purchase the literature writing together just to get the literature out of that program. I just don't see, I'm trying to make it make sense, but I don't think that that's going to make sense to do. So when it comes to BJU, we may have to change that, or we more than likely will change that for my 7th grader for the next year, because I just can't see me making that make sense to do. Now, when it comes to my 5th grader, yeah, but I'm not sure if I want to go back in that direction or if I want to try to switch things up a little bit for both girls. So I'm not saying that BJU, it didn't work out for us because it was not a good program. Just changing the direction for my 7th grader when it comes to purchasing that curriculum, I'm not sure if that's going to make sense. And just me wanting to maybe try a different approach when it comes to like literature for both girls, I'm thinking that it may not be the direction that we go in for next year. Still not sure for my 5th grader though, because maybe the door's still open, but I'm not sure. So that is one of the changes that I know that we are going to make. But as far as BJU and how it went, I really enjoyed that program. That being more of, I didn't have to teach really. And I could, because of how I felt at the beginning of the school year, I could just like, when I came in, when they were watching the videos, I could lay across the bed and just kind of have my presence there for just support, like, because my body was there, but like I was just not feeling good. I could just do that. So that really helped me with this year. Like I said, nobody plans to be sick. Did not expect that to happen to us this school year, but those curriculum picks, with it being more independent, that helped me. That really, really, truly helped me a lot with getting through this school year. Also, y'all, when it comes to like handwriting, we were doing The Good and the Beautiful. Continuing on with that, my oldest child, she did finish that. I think it only went up to the 7th grade, and so I had to pivot and get her pen time. But pen time has been going. It's been going really good. She's pretty much at this point where I feel like I could just give her just a passage that I can maybe come up with. That was the thing. I just like that there were already passages that she could copy for her cursive, but I'm thinking more so that maybe after pen time, I could just give her passages to continue on practicing her cursive. But her cursive, she's doing really well with that. I'm trying to think of. Overall, our picks were actually really good. I did stress out about a lot of things in the planning season, especially like when it came to science. But like I said, my girls, they went to co-op with that, worked out really well. Just like our social studies, the picks were really, really good this year. We are getting into a rhythm, I can tell. This is our third year. I'm pretty sure that there are going to be like more changes in the future, but I am starting to see that we are getting into some programs that I can see that we're going to be in for the long haul. That is my goal. That is my goal. I eventually want to get to a place where for my planning, I already know what to buy. And I'm just like, not to say that I'm all over the place, but you can get into some research and you can get into a deep dive and you will be down a rabbit hole of all the different curriculum they have out there. So far, I am seeing that math we have locked down, writing we have locked down, spelling we have locked down, and I just want to continue going with the handwriting we have locked down. I just want to continue, just in those other areas, especially like when it comes to like literature and stuff like that. I want to get into a place where this is what we have, this is what it's going to be, and we can kind of expect it. And I don't know, maybe that's like unrealistic. Maybe that's unrealistic to expect something like that. But that's my goal for right now. Things change. We all know that. Trial and error. She's your best friend. That is going to wrap up today's video, guys. Our curriculum picks, hits, what we're changing up. And I'm really excited to go into our 4th year of homeschooling, y'all. So until next time, I will see you guys in an upcoming video. Bye.